starting with Dan.
My name's Dan Gildart, and I did a film called Cthulhu, which was loosely based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft.
Pardon?
It was based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft, who was a horror writer in the 20s and 30s.
I'm Rob DeVore, and the first film that I made was an adaptation of a novel by Charles Willeford called Woman Chaser. And I did it. My film after that was based on some writings, journalistic writings by Charles O'Day and Stranger called Police Beat.
And you're currently working on an adaptation, I heard, but we don't have to get into that.
Yeah, it's a book called You Can't Win. So it's another turn of the century.
Drew.
My name is Drew Christie. I've adapted some things for animation, three of which I'm going to be showing clips of tonight. The first one is from a poem, the second one is from historical accounts from the Civil War, and the third one is from a manifesto written in 1909 by F.T. Marinetti, which is the Futurist Manifesto.
My name is Curtis Tiller, and I've adapted some short opera subjects to film. One is Hand of Bridge. It's a one-act Samuel Barber opera, and another is the Bacchanus No. 5, which is an aria for soprano, and they're both different, set in completely different settings, and I have clips we'll see.
Okay, my first question, I'll throw it out to the panel, but if nobody answers it, then I'm going to start picking on them. Why? Why adapt? You're all creative people. What drew you to adapt? Rob?
Yeah, well, I mean, that starts probably even before you formally or informally start making movies. You read something and you start to visualize it in your head. So you probably have that instinct. Everybody, it seems, has that instinct. Oh, that would be a great film. You see things visually. You get some concrete details from the characters. Everything is so richly done, typically in either journalistic or novelistic fashion. It's just a dense landscape to draw from.
Why?
I would say, at least I know with the Futurist Manifesto that I animated, that there was no archival footage, or there was no actual visuals. There was drawings and photographs and whatnot, but there was actually no moving footage or moving visuals from the Futurist Manifesto or the Futurist movement. And so I was trying to create my own historical documents of something that I was trying to create an animation in which I thought, a style that I thought they would animate it in, or create moving visuals that I thought they would have liked to have created if they had that possibility.
Dan, what drew you to adapt?
Our story was a little more complicated. My screenwriter was staying with me out in Portland, and it was the beginning of the Gulf War, and we started working on the script, and what his mind went to was the works of this horror writer, and one story in particular that really seemed to mesh with the times that we're living in, kind of the existential horror of the times. So it was really just just a series of events coming together that worked with this one particular idea and this one writer that just really gelled. In a nutshell, that's how.
Curtis?
It was actually a way to make films, and a way to learn how to make films. And I'd staged opera before, and had these two subjects in mind, sort of recommended to me by singers I worked with, and they both seemed perfect for a short film form. They're kind of meaty subjects, and they're oddly arced